Sister Act is a feel-good musical comedy described as ridiculously funny, and this Broadway show is center stage right here in North Texas. Meet E. Clayton Cornelius, who plays Eddie Souther. Souther?
Souther.
How'd you get that role?
Well,
That is a good role.
it is a great role. I actually, when I saw it on Broadway, because this is the tour, obviously, when I saw it on Broadway, I always knew this is the role for me. So when I went in for it, it took 2 auditions and it was done.
And so, did you ask to audition, or did you wait for the phone to ring and somebody, your agent, to say go audition?
My agent, I waited for him to call me up and say, it's time, go in, audition.
You know, there's so many people, young people, that want to do what you do,
Yeah.
that want to make it in New York,
Yeah.
and you are established and you've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
Is the toughest thing finding an agent?
No, I don't think the toughest thing is finding an agent. I think, once you do find someone who has faith in you, because there's a lot of guys out there in New York trying to find clients, it's about you having that energy and that tenacity to keep going. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There are going to be times where people say no to you, and you have to keep going back. You know,
Yes.
And they're only saying no because you might not be the right type, you might not be the right height, and you can't take it personal.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
And I heard a good definition of rejection, which is what we feel like,
Yeah.
when somebody says no to us.
Yeah.
That rejection is simply not getting somebody to do what you want them to do.
That's true.
And
Okay.
well, I can handle that. It's all of a sudden it becomes less personal.
Right. It's a business. You know what I mean? Everyone takes it personal. Oh, I'm so creative and my feelings are hurt. And it has to be a business for you. You know, we all are out there, contract comes with the show, we
That's
make
right.
money, so you have to think of it as a business.
Now, when you travel with the troupe,
Mm-hmm.
like how long are you going on this run? In other words,
Well, for principals in the show, it's a year.
it's a year.
So-
And how long have you been into the contract?
About 10 months.
Oh, 10 months? So
So
you're
I'm
winding
2
down.
months away.
Okay, and how is that travel working for you?
It's good sometimes. I think there's ups and downs to it. I particularly don't like to travel that much. It gets to be a lot to live out of a suitcase, in a hotel.
Yeah, and because you have a lot of clothes, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
I bet you, how many suitcases did you bring with you?
I only got 2.
No,
I know how to pare it down.
How big
now.
are they?
No,
How big are the suitcases?
not big at all.
Show me.
I negotiated 2 trunks. Let's just put it that way.
Did you really?
2 trunks, yeah.
You're kidding me. Okay, and you're in your own car.
Yes.
Okay, and
yeah.
what kind of a car is it?
Oh, I bought a Ford Edge. I just bought it like 2 months ago.
did?
Yeah.
How
yeah.
great. And so those trunks fit in that little Ford
Oh,
Edge.
no, they travel the trunks for me.
Oh, they do. La-di-da.
Just like
you
you.
don't even have to schlep your own bags. That is so great. You must be really hot.
What? Yeah.
Tell me what you love about Sister Act.
I love the message that it sends to people. It's great music, it's a great story, and so, it kind of sends a message of, you can find a little light somewhere where you didn't. Obviously Dolores comes into the convent, and, Mother Spirit doesn't want her there, but they find a kin spirit at
They
the
do,
end.
don't they?
At the end.
That's really so beautiful. There is said that the holiest spot on earth is when an old hatred has turned to love.
That's true.
And that kind of is what that is about.
Yeah.
How they learn to bond.
And you're gonna cry in this musical. You're gonna laugh in this musical. I found myself watching the Broadway show a couple times and came to tears a few times.
Does
Touches
Whoopi
you.
Goldberg have the right here? I think we're.
Oh.
Have you heard anything that he said? Yes. You have? Yeah. Do I need to get closer to?
Am I projecting enough?
Is Whoopi Goldberg? Does she own this show?
Yeah, she's one of the main producers on the show.
And so when she did the show did she do it on Broadway, or is that your phone?
my cell phone.
Wait
I'm
a
gonna
minute,
turn it
let's
on.
see who it is. It may be Whoopi. Let's see who it is.
Don't do this in the theater.
No. Just Glenn, let me see.
When you come and see the show.
Yeah, let's see who it is.
Oh, it's the lead. It's Taria.
Well, tell her hello and that you're busy. Tell her you're busy.
She's probably watching the show. Yeah, she's watching the show.
Hello, Taria.
Hello, Taria.
We're glad you're here. You need to come on too. And here's your microphone back.
Oh, thank you.
This is a very professional show. I know you can tell. Okay, so
I love the show already. I'm going to watch everything.
does Whoopi come in and ever direct?
No, she came in. She was supposed to see our show the final day that we did it in rehearsal in New York.
Were you nervous?
I was, but then she didn't show up.
What?
No, I'm just joking. She did come at the end of it, and she gave us all cakes that she brought from, I guess, a chef that she was closely
Yes.
to in London or
She
something.
brought
like
you
that.
cakes as opposed to money?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
that was sweet.
Yeah. Well, she signs my paycheck every week, so that's good.
Listen, I love it that you're here. How long are you going to be here?
For 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes, until the 16th.
Until the 16th.
Yes.
Sister Act is just one of the shows featured with the Dallas Summer Musicals at the Music Hall at Fair Park. It runs through June 16th. You're going to love this guy. We have loved having him here. And then it's going to head over to Fort Worth in the Bass Performance Hall,
That's right.
which is fabulous, through June 18th through June 23rd.